Here at Treehouse Vineyards, we grow muscadines, and one of the biggest reasons we do is the climate that we have in this part of North Carolina. It's very hot, and muscadines really thrive in very hot conditions. And one of the other great things is about growing muscadines. They're a native grape to this area as well, and one of the things I think we're most proud of, in the 9 years or 8 years we've been doing this, we've never sprayed one pesticide ever. So that's really a good thing about growing a Native American grape here.
Fruit is a great source of antioxidants. Muscadines have more antioxidants than any other fruit that I have seen. They're only available 2 months a year. They're only grown in the southeastern United States. The wine is a great source of muscadine antioxidants if you make it properly. And since you can't get the muscadines for 2 months a year, you have to have a way of preserving the muscadine so you can consume it year-round, so you can get a source of fruit. So that, to me, the antioxidants in the fruit, and we're trying to extract it and get it into the wine as high levels as possible. My father had a quadruple bypass at 50. At 60, he had stents. He was told to drink red wine. He didn't like the European wine I'd brought back from Europe, but he liked a local muscadine wine. So we started looking into that, and I thought, well, I got all this land. Why don't I plant some muscadines and create a vineyard? It seems like it'd be a neat thing to do. Long story short, we created the vineyard, started making wine. The wine was super healthy. It helped my father so much with his arthritis, and I believed the wine was making the difference. So therefore, I designed a winery. The grapes that we grow here on the property and the wines we make from the grapes are what we call a traditional Southern wine. We focus on muscadines, and we grow about 7 different varieties of grapes that we blend together to make each one of those wines.
I feel like we're doing something so unique because really this all came from an inspiration of my father. My dad built a treehouse for my mom in 1999. There was never an idea for a winery or a vineyard or anything at that time. So our whole story came from such an organic place. We're on property that's been in our family for over 200 years. My dad was this hopeless romantic that built my mom a treehouse, and it'd be different if we sat down and came up with a business plan saying, hey, we're going to build some tree houses people to spend the night in, and we're going to start growing grapes. I don't think that would have worked. And so our story is as true as it gets. It just came from a very organic place and turned into something very special. And we found that that's probably one of the things that attract people to us the most. It really gave us something kind of unique and special, and it's really hit a lot of heartstrings. And you know, we all had tree houses as a kid, so we all want to really remember that. And so we can incorporate adult tree houses with some wine. Makes for a nice experience.
The experience of Woodmill, what we want to do, first of all, is we want to speak to you when you get here. We want you to feel like you're part of the family when you leave. We're going to tell you and let you try the wines, but we're going to tell you why we started the winery for my dad. We want to tell you about the health benefits. We want to promote other local businesses while you're in the area, because we're promoting our area. So to us, if we grow and our community grows, we're successful. And that's the biggest thing. And we want you to experience the fact that we're trying to grow more than just us.